I just want to talk about a really important message, which is to know what you're committed to in your life, having real clarity about your message and who you serve. And the reason you need to know that is because there's so much out there with people sharing, what they can do for you and everything. Well, I've put all of what I've done over the past 5 years into a book called Heal Your Mind, Heal Your Life. And why did I do that? Because my clients keep getting results and I want to create more impact. And I want to know that you have the support to do what you want to do. My whole program is to help you heal your mind so you can master your life. That's the point of my entire program. And I can tell you that knowing that, having very clear boundaries about what I do, what I don't do, but a very clear intention on who I'm meant to serve, women entrepreneurs, women who want to make a difference, women who are mission driven and want to have impact. I'm very clear about who my messaging is for. I also am very clear about what my message is, and I know what that can communicate to people. So if you don't have that dialed in, you're going to need to get some work and some coaching on that. And I've coached a lot of coaches, so I know what it's like to be sort of lost and not really know what your message is. So I'm going to ask you a question. Is it possible that your life is beyond your own ideas about it? Is it possible that you are here for an impact that's way bigger than yourself? And is it possible that you answering that call is going to call you forth to bring yourself out of your littleness, out of your lack, scarcity mindset, and come up into the power of who you really are? Okay, now my program is all about this. But I want you to know this is a journey. This is not something that you do overnight. It's something that you actually cultivate over time. And why? Because as you go deeper and deeper into yourself, into your own um, machinations of where you're held back, and you get very clear about what you're here for and who you're meant to serve and what kind of impact you're meant to have, then you have power. Then your life is very powerful. And you may be able to do that through a book. You may be able to do that through public speaking. It's how you do it isn't as important as knowing what you're doing and what your message is. And if you don't know what that is, get some support, reach out to me, get some clarity around your message and who you serve and why. Why you are the one that other people should turn to get their help, to get the solution to their problem. If you don't feel clear about that, why you are better, you are the choice for these people coming to you, you gotta realize you've got something in your way. You're blocked by your own lack of confidence, perhaps, or you just don't have everything dialed in yet. And it's not a problem. This is a journey. This is something that we have to go through. But having that clarity sets you apart from a lot of people. Okay, and it also ensures that you're going to be successful at this. Why? Because success comes from clarity and never giving up and knowing that you're going to have some challenges along the way. In fact, the challenges are there to help you elevate and break through your resistance. Your challenges are your friend. Your resistance is your friend. Your mindset is your friend. Okay. And I'm your friend. I want you to get that this is really important, that you start to really dial this all in, get clarity around it, and become the powerful leader, healer, transformation agent on the planet that you're meant to be. Okay. So leadership is about saying yes to no matter what is facing you, no matter what challenges you have to face. Saying yes to getting up and out of bed in the morning, maybe going for a run, doing something that's outside your comfort zone, taking care of yourself and taking care of your business. Like it's a baby, like it's a newborn baby. And you have to do something with that time and that energy and focus on all the different aspects of your business. It's very overwhelming at first. I know, because when I first started, I was really overwhelmed by how am I going to get clients? How will I talk about what I do? What can I do to bring more people into my business? And I thought it was going to be easy. And it wasn't. It was really hard. I had to keep showing up at networking meetings and talking about who I am and really zoning into my messaging. And it took something to get there. Okay. But now that I have, and I found that I can help others do that, it's really powerful because now I have the focus and the energy behind what I'm doing to really help people elevate. So leadership is about saying yes when doing so is for something beyond you and your personal life. That's my feeling. Okay. And it's risky. It requires that you have something at stake. This is all from my book. It's risky. It requires you have something at stake, something that you're willing to put your life at stake for, right? So you're not going to just sit on your back and watch Netflix at night. You're going to actually be totally focused on this. I'm not saying that you can't watch a movie, but I'm just saying that your focus is clear and you're working toward that goal. And it's time for you to bring your work into the world and really have an impact. It's risky. You're willing to forego personal comfort to accomplish something greater than yourself. Absolutely. You're willing to challenge the status quo, challenge your complaining, challenge your idea that I can't do that. Who am I to do that? All that self sabotage. Challenge all of that and move forward, because none of that is so. That's all coming from the ego mind. That isn't even you. It's not even real. Okay. So your compassion and love for humanity drives your life. For women especially, we're driven by impact and wanting to help, right? That's the difference between men and women a lot of times. In the divine feminine, we're here to help. We're here to have leadership comes from compassion and the desire to serve. We're servant leaders, okay? And we're not as driven by money as men are. And yet we have to embrace that as well. Embrace being paid well for your services. And I mean it, because once you get that you have the power to create a business that is powerful and impactful, you should be charging high ticket, okay, prices. Why not? All right. So your compassion and love for humanity drives your life, and you're willing to show up when others won't. You're willing to go the extra mile. You're willing to take on working through a weekend, perhaps, or serving to help others create an impact. Maybe you support someone else. Now, even today, someone contacted me. They're like, you're signed up for my podcast today. And I'm like, oh, like I had forgotten all about it. And I didn't know what it was. When I saw it on my calendar, I'd forgotten. So I got reminded this morning and I got everything together and I just sent it to her. So you just show up and you just, okay, let's do it. This is why I go live every day on LinkedIn, because I know it's part of the program that I'm committed to. I'm committed to impacting women's lives and to helping them step into leadership and step into being the beacon of light that they're meant to be, okay? Because I am, and I want to help you do that too. So your compassion and love for humanity drives your life. It just might help someone who suffers with a similar problem that you have. That's why it matters, because we're giving back. We're giving not back. We're giving forward to create the vision that's in your heart, from your own authentic self. All right. Authenticity comes from you being aware of your passion and aware of your commitment. That's why I'm coming back to the idea again of knowing what you're committed to. When you have that dialed in and you're really clear, I'm committed to helping women with blank, to me, it's helping them heal their mind so they can create a business they truly, truly love. So leadership is about saying yes. The reward is in the giving of yourself to a higher cause. Okay? This is all from Heal Your Mind, Heal Your Life, Heal Your Life. The reward is in the giving of yourself to a higher cause, something beyond you, right? A possibility bigger than yourself. There is a plan of awakening, right? There's a divine plan for you. It is absolutely available, but you have to step in and say yes to it, and let it work you. Let it work your consciousness. Let it work you to move you through fear, move you through self-sabotage, move you through your money blocks. Okay. And I have a program on all that. It's up to us to embrace it and take our place in it. There's nothing sadder than people who if you feel you have something to give and you're not giving it. There's nothing more upsetting to me is to watch people disconnect from their higher self and disconnect from their power because they're afraid. Because honestly, fear has no reality whatsoever. You're making it all up, and you can learn to let it go. That's what I teach in my programs. It's up to us to embrace it and take our place in it. It's up to us to embrace our real purpose, who we're meant to be, and take our place in it, because it's important that we step beyond our fear and get into the light. Bring the light in. Allow yourself to free yourself from your fear. I teach A Course in Miracles for 30 years. Like, getting beyond fear is really the key to life, to mastering your life. Deep breath, everybody. 10 minutes, okay? I'm just giving you 10 minutes of my wisdom about this. God only gives, so giving is the answer to most of our problems. Giving of yourself to others and to yourself. Don't forget you. You got to give to yourself as well. You got to take a break. You got to go out to lunch and have fun, and take some time for you, because you're included in this. All right. Don't don't exclude yourself from who you're serving. You're serving you as well. Okay. If everyone were to give of him or herself in a way that makes them joyful, not out of sacrifice, but with compassion and care, the world would change rapidly. Absolutely. Right? The most powerful leaders on the planet, like Gandhi and Mother Teresa and the Dalai Lama, they stand in their light because they know they're here to help humanity evolve and set the whole country free, like Gandhi, right? Or heal a whole country, like Mother Teresa. We all have this desire, perhaps, or maybe you don't, but maybe you need to cultivate it. What is your desire? What is your purpose? What are you here for? If you don't know, please get some support with that, because I can help you find that. Okay. Now, fear can stop you if you let it, but it will eventually go if you work on letting go of your fear, not by just ignoring it, but knowing it's going to be there and holding yourself higher than that. Because love casts out fear. Love for humanity, love for yourself will cast that fear out. You just have to take another action. You have to step into where you want to get more support. Maybe you need to hire a coach. You need to get in a mastermind. Something that's going to help you create that powerful surge of energy. And you need to think different thoughts about yourself. Okay. The time is set by you, right? And you will awaken to your purpose and your role in the plan at the appointed time. You will. Why? I know, because I did. And I realized at one point that I really didn't have anything to say about this, that it was my choice, but I was really just saying yes to a higher purpose that was leading me forward. And that's what I help others do. So you rest assured you're on the right track and you can't fail. What if you knew you couldn't fail at this? What if you knew that your life has so much meaning that you can't fail? It's impossible. This is already a done deal. All right. I really want to assure you that it's true. I know that it's true. I know you've already accomplished this. I'm just going to show you, what might be in your way and help you see beyond it. So you're given all you need for your transformation into the real you, and your role will appear. Sometimes it'll startle you because you didn't see it coming. You didn't see it. You didn't know it was going to be that big. I didn't know I was going to have the impact I'm having. I didn't know I was going to be an author. I was going to write a book. I was going to help people and heal people's minds. I didn't really take it that seriously until I wrote it. And then I was like, oh, it's pretty good after all. Like, my own evaluation of myself was lacking significance, right? And so when you show up that way, you feel sort of diminished. And so you got to work on that. You got to work on where you hold back and where you feel diminished in life. Okay. And I'll help you do that. You are given all you need for your transformation into the real you, and your role will appear. And sometimes it'll startle you because you didn't see it coming. I just had to say that again, because often we think it's one thing and then it turns out, oh, it isn't that. It's something totally different. And I didn't know, right? I couldn't see it. I was in a blind spot. I kept thinking blah, 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 but I was going to do this. And now I'm doing this. Okay. And it evolves. As you evolve, your purpose will evolve and change and get more powerful, and you're going to have a whole lot more impact. All right. I got one more minute. You may not even know you have agreed until the moment you take a chance. You may not even know, right? I've agreed to this. Oh my God, I actually agreed to do this. All right, we all have a gift to give. And then when we choose to give it and get on the court, we get happy because we stop holding ourselves back, and we're not sitting on a fence wondering what if. We're not thinking about the future. We're just taking necessary actions every single day, staying present to your purpose and to your life and to your goal, what you want to create for your life and for the others around you. And every day it's a commitment. You have to recommit. If you want to know what my purpose is, because I want you to get how happy you become when you start to really do this, I'm going to read to you really quickly what the mission is for Heal Your Mind, Heal Your Life. Okay. The vision that I had given to me when I started my business in 2016 was a world where people are empowered, focused, and compassionate leaders and change makers. Okay. We inspire others when we embrace our power and create lives of purpose and commitment to have impact in a positive way. That's it. It sounds so great, right? But when this first came into my mind and I was like writing it down, I thought, wow, me, I'm going to do this. I had no idea the impact I was going to have. I was playing really small. I was a massage therapist. I was doing one-on-one healings with people. And I'd done lots of retreats and in groups of people with groups, but I had never really stepped into my leadership the way I'm doing now because I thought, I had lots of limiting beliefs about myself. And I've challenged every single one of them. And I've taught a lot of other people to do the same. Okay. So we inspire others when we embrace our power and we create lives of impact and purpose and commitment to have the impact in a positive way. In other words, you can always have a negative impact on people by thinking negative thoughts or complaining or thinking, oh, I'm not good enough, or I don't have enough this and I don't have enough that. That's all coming from the ego mind. That's not you. You are the authentic self. You are the power behind your message. Your light is it's unique to you. Okay. No one else has the same kind of light. You're an individual with your purpose, and your purpose matters to other people. So your mission, my mission, in Heal Your Mind, Heal Your Life. This is on page 177 of my book. We empower women to crush fear, to shamelessly love ourselves and change the world by aligning all aspects of our lives. That means our spirituality, our finances, our family life, our social life, our religious life, perhaps. And all of this comes into play when we create a business that we love and that we're here to impact other people. So it does affect every part of your life. Through education and transformative programs, we achieve our goals. So I help educate and I help transform people's lives so that you can do two things. One, get mastery over your mind and mastery over your life. When you have mastery over your life, meaning you're in integrity with yourself about your finances, your relationships, you're in communication with people, you don't hold back. This is very different from who I was 6 years ago. But I am that person now because I've said I wanted it and I knew I could do it. But I had to get support and I had to find mentors and coaches that could help me. And I've hired a lot of people. I've made huge investments in myself because I know how much I want this, that I'm not going to hold it back. I'm not going to give up until this is complete. All right. I have this as my goal in life. We're going to crush fear, shamelessly love ourselves, and change the world by aligning all aspects of our lives together in alignment with our higher self and our higher purpose. Through education and transformative programs, we achieve our goals. Heal Your Mind, Heal Your Life. If you don't get a copy of this yet, please go on Amazon and get it. It's going to help you shift your consciousness really quickly. And I'm starting a mastermind in 2022, which I'm going to talk about tomorrow on LinkedIn and on this live. Okay, I want you to know about it. And this is going to help elevate you, give you what you need to bring your important work into the world. I want to support you. I love you. I'm here for you. Please know you can always reach out to me and on LinkedIn, right? Just look me up. I'll friend you. I'll totally connect with you. And if you want to know more, I do interviews with people who are really powerful as well. And I want you to know it's time. It's time for you to stop holding back and to really create the life and the business that you truly, truly love. And if you don't have the support to do that, please get the support. So your clarity about your message, your clarity about who you are, who you're meant to serve, and how you do what you do. You got to get some clarity around that. Once you have that clarity dialed in, it's time for you to step into it. Okay? And that is knowing what strategies are going to help you. So the scaling your business, going from one to one, perhaps to one to many very quickly, so that you're creating courses and digital programs. And I can help you with that too. But for right now, I just want you to have your message dialed in, your purpose, who you're meant to serve, and the impact you're meant to have. Once you know that, you have power over your life and you're mastering your mindset. You're not holding back. All right, great. It's 20 minutes. That's all I wanted to share today. And I love you. I hope this helped you today. Bye for now. Monica Dubé. Please look me up. Thanks. Bye for now. Enjoy your day.